Hi, okay, so this is a review of Confessions of a Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella, and this is the American cover. The UK cover is different, but it's the first in a series. It's Confessions of a Shopaholic, Shopaholic Takes Manhattan, Shopaholic Ties the Knot, Shopaholic and Sister, and Shopaholic and Baby. I own them all, but this is the first one. And I'll just read you the description. Becky Bloomwood has what most 25-year-olds only dream of: a flat in London's trendiest neighborhood, a troupe of glamorous socialite friends, and a closet brimming with the season's must-haves. The only trouble is she can't actually afford it. Not any of it. Her job writing a successful saving magazine not only bores her to tears, it doesn't pay much at all. Still, how can she resist that perfect pair of shoes or the divine silk blouse in the window of that ultra-trendy boutique? But lately, Becky's been chased by dismal letters from Visa and the Endwich Bank. Letters with large red sums she can't bear to read, and they're getting even harder to ignore. She tries cutting back, she even tries making more money, but none of her efforts succeed. Her only consolation is to buy herself something. Just a little something. Finally, a story rises that Becky actually cares about, and her front page article catalyzes a chain of events that will transform her life and the lives of those around her forever. And, I think that it's a fantastic book. It's the first book that ever made me feel like the main character. Like Becky Bloomwood, she's always really nervous. Like it starts out with okay, don't panic. And I think there's only one that doesn't start out that way. They almost all start out that way with that sentence. And I really felt like Becky Bloomwood, and I got this book I think my freshman year of high school, so I was really young. I'd never had bills. I couldn't relate to her in that way, so it just shows you how well Sophie Kinsella's writing is. And it is chick lit, definitely, but I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think chick lit is usually given a bad reputation, but it's a great story. It's got a great plot. I feel like chick lit is always boy meets girl, boy and girl fall in love, boy and girl happily ever after, and that's not what Confessions of a Shopaholic is. That's what the Shopaholic series as a whole is. It's kind of like a TV show where this is kind of like a season or something in the show, and the books are the whole series arc. So it's a great read, and there's a teeny tiny bit of romance with Luke, and he's a pretty great guy. He is definitely a Mr. Darcy-esque character where you kind of don't like him, but you like him at the same time. And but this book doesn't surround them. Whereas the other ones are more have more romance in them. Also, it's just a really interesting read. It's fun. It's a great introduction into chick lit. And then like I said, there's so many more books. And after Shopaholic and Baby, this year there's going to be another one. It's Mini Shopaholic. So I highly recommend it, and I'd give it 5 out of 5 things. So definitely read it if you're looking for a fun, fairly light read.